Hello and greetings, my fellow Long Darkians, and welcome back to the Broken Silence update. Now, I've been covering this in a new run, because temporarily our Interloper run and our Operation Mainland challenge, quite a fun challenge we have been having, I have to put that on temporary hiatus. There's some kind of bug. I don't know that's because we had mods. I've had the mods out. It'll run fine for a second, but then occasionally it just goes into like 12 FPS. Which is literally unwatchable, unplayable pretty much. Because right now we're rocking about 300 FPS in the cabin here, but yeah, it is not great. So we started a new run on Stalker. So we've got the Cougar perk, we've got Snowwalker, we've got Cold Fusion as well. Let's give an update on inventory here, because I've got a couple things here. I've been playing a lot, got a lot of videos out yesterday, and we'll share a lot of that knowledge in this video as well. We did actually also get a separate playlist for this one. So let's got a couple pictures. Picked up a couple things. Weight-wise, we're not doing too bad. Let's check out our clothes. It's not great. Could be better, though. First thing up, for the trader, it's going to be the amount of days past. I'm not sure how many days. It was right away on our 500-day interloper run. And I've been trying it like at least 10 days. It's more than 10 days. Because I've kind of just been, passing time out by a radio. But he will initiate contact. That'll be pretty interesting. Do I need any cloth right now, though? Got 4. I would like at least another bandage, though. Usually I like to have 2, maybe possibly 3, so that'll work for me. Alright, and we actually don't have a ton of water right now. We're out in Bleak Inlet because I just choose a random spawn. A couple places where we do want to go. And do keep in mind, I think these are some of the random spawns we're talking about for the woodworking tools. But as far as I can tell, and I have played quite a bit since the update, I can only seem to find the camera out in Sunder Patch in the weather station. So it's a bit out there. And sadly, I do want to say, like, the majority of the average kind of, I hate to use the word casual TLD player, but they don't play it fanatically, are probably never going to get out there. Depending on their difficulty. It's a bit of a walk. I don't know that not every player's probably even gone out there. But I did put up a video where that is and how it's kind of a fun camera thing. You can make your own photo things as well. I will be having a video out showing off some of the woodworking stuff. I kind of want to make it fancy and all that. Morning temperature -20. All right. Now, do we want to go to the Cannery? Maybe. But I haven't been up to the upper part yet, so let's keep an eye out for Timberwolf, though. And we do have a global wildlife refresh as well, so not everything is where it used to be. Though some things I have felt are. But overall, yes, some of it has changed. Now, there should be less Timberwolves out here. It's replaced with a couple of regular wolves. I have not seen that yet. Didn't maybe want to hit up that cabin up the way. Yeah, no weapon just yet. There are new achievements as well. I'm going to keep an eye since spawns have changed. You want to be more aware of your surroundings. At least for a while. Now, it is kind of more randomized, I believe, for the spawn locations. But eventually there will be a pattern. And we'll be able to figure that out. Like with the item refresh. Yeah, items switched around. But there is a, kind of a spreadsheet you can figure out eventually. But for woodworking tools, I did put out a YouTube short. Out in Miner's Folly, I did find one. Also, Zone of Contamination in one of those big buildings, I did find one. I think its problem is I keep rolling new runs to check stuff out. But sometimes the loot tables you can't get are the same. So it's a little tougher to tell. So I have to run multiple new runs on that. Which is a very interesting thing because the save files, now you have a lot more save files, it looks like. That bunny almost terrified me for a second. Alright. So we got a couple over there. Okay, we've got at least one Timberwolf over here. Now, the good thing about having the Cougar perk
Find some place to escape this cold.
is that Timberwolves got to get a little closer before they'll detect you. Now, this doesn't make you immune from anything, but it gives you a little bit more breathing room, which is nice. And I figured if we're fighting Cougar, what better thing to do than fighting with the Cougar perk? Now, I do believe we've probably got, I want to say it's like 15 days. 15 to probably 10. I think Interloper is 10 days. Misery mode is probably 5 for Cougar.
So cold.
Now, the way they made it up, though, is you don't have to. You can actually, if you want to avoid the Cougar entirely, easy to do. But if you want it, definitely there. Okay, so... a little cold. I figured I'd head out here anyway. I just want to check out possible spawning of wildlife. And I'm going to try to run this series every day if I can. But I also do want to get out other videos as well. Also make up because the Interloper and the Mainland Challenge are kind of on hiatus right now. Until, let's see if they get any hot fixes. Or is it related to mods? I just don't have enough information to really nail it down. And I got a lot of questions about should you start a new run during this. I'd almost sadly have to say yes, because I've noticed a lot of weird quirks with older saves that didn't have that FPS drop problem. I've had a few saves of that checked out, and there's just some general bugginess. A lot of those red containers. Now stuff getting in, and then if you have like old meat and other ruined items, that's gonna be gone as well. So, and some instances I had a lot of it was paper, which I know I didn't have that much paper there, so obviously lost items, etc. Also, I feel bad for the PlayStation players as well. Because currently, yeah, they're still waiting for that. I don't know if it's dropped yet. I'll have to check. I haven't fired up my PlayStation for the update yet, but it should be sometime this week. Hopefully very soon. Let's get it warm up. We lost a little bit of condition, but it's far more generous on Stalker. Yeah, let's get inside. Also, I will be putting out a video talking about how to customize your series, because some people had questions on how to do it. And what things can interact and whatnot, because some of the stuff in here you actually can't touch sometimes. Or move. Move the table, alright, we've got revolver cartridges. And it is also kind of cheaty, like you can't, I think with even the right tools you can't actually, it highlights the item, but you can't do anything with it, like the rim grill. Alright, let's clear up the junk. And sometimes there's really not junk to clear up. And sometimes it doesn't clear up junk that you think is junk. Right, energy bar. But yeah, we gotta take that out. But if you want to get a little cheesy, you can just hit that and it will highlight about almost everything. I will get some dog food though.
This food.
Accelerant. Get the containers. I just want to warm them up, really. I have been doing a lot of safe house customization, though. I do like the system. There are some bugs with it as well. I've had posters not lining up right when you come into in a location, etc. Check our clothes as well. I mean, a hoodie is pretty good for us right now. Well, let's put you there. Even better, Will. Even better. But I do believe on Xbox, I don't know PlayStation yet, of course, because it hasn't come out. But it's LB on a controller. If you're playing on PC as well, it's LB and right stick. So I think you just press right stick down. Hopefully maybe you can keybind that to something a little easier. Oh, cooking pot, though. Also, one thing to note with the trader, which we'll be doing in this run. Yeah, salt and... Just there's salt deposits. Now, I haven't run across any... That wasn't my primary thing, but I will get it out this week. We'll try to nail all those locations down. Anyway, hey, lantern as well.
What have we here?
Nice. But with the trader, yeah. Cooking oil, other stuff that was kind of more rare, especially with the cooking recipes. Yeah, it's stuff we're going to be able to get now. Okay, let's see. Glove-wise. Yeah, we're not great. Might actually be just a tad bit better. Yeah, for now it's fine. Also, that was a good idea to use a lantern. Ooh. Fishing trophies, though. Oh, carrot. That's why I want to highlight this so we can... And a potato. We get those bullets as well. Part of me does want to take the radio with us. Now, cedar wood and fir firewood is very important in all the, if you want to do the woodworking, etc. So I put a lot of that to the side. I wouldn't actually use it. Because especially on Interloper, yeah, some of these recipes require quite a bit of wood. And also, the trader wants some wood, like, on Interloper, for canned corn, he wanted 12 for firewood. I thought that was a bit of a ripoff. And like it's a kilogram of, like a liter of water, too. I was like, man. Okay. Now, I do need water as well. I'm not going to worry about it for the moment. I think I'll actually... Let's pop a summon soda. I'm just going to warm up. And I think we'll get going. First of all, I think we're going to get out of Bleak Inlet. Maybe I do want to stop at the Cannery. Now, we do still have Timberwolves there, so we'll have to figure that out, of course, but shouldn't be much of an issue. Any more fir firewood? Yeah, I'm going to hold on to that also as well, since it seems if that's a trading component, someone to stock up on. Some of the other trades I showed off in that video, at least on the Interloper side, was raw fish, raw meat. That's something we should have. And also with the DLC, and it is a DLC only thing, we'll be able to cure some meat. So we're definitely going to be trying that out. We do need about, I think it's 8 kilograms of salt to start it. And a bag of salt is about 10 kilograms if you do find one. It does seem to be a guaranteed spawn at Forsaken Airfield. Yeah, I'm just gonna need a little bit more time to nail down all these, all the item spawn locations. And it's a big game. It takes a while to run around and complete all the maps as well, especially nowadays. We have quite a few maps indeed. Alright, so let's... One more stick, let's get out. Yeah, negative 24, it is... My chili stick, there we go. This stick does not want to be... Okay, well... I'm just going to leave that stick be. Like a ravaged deer carcass over there.
Can't feel my hands.
Well, there might be a little bit of that, Will. Yeah, we got to get out of here. So I have a lot of episodes of this one because I do kind of want to speed run it. Well, that's a lot. I wondered if they had increased the amount of limbs. And definitely in this location, that seems so. I don't recall that many limbs in one location. Alright, we can avoid timberwolves, hopefully. The Cougar perk is not, because that just makes wildlife less aware of your presence. I can't stealth into the Cannery. It's not that good. You have a little bit more leeway now. Makes it a little more comfortable. I don't know if I'd go so far as, like, it's a guaranteed, it's like a must, you have to have the perk. But if you're playing on Stalker and you got a little bit more room for your feats, I'd recommend it. Although on the caveat though, like, if you get close to the bear, by the time he notices you with that perk, like he won't follow you for a bit because you'll have to get really, really close. And that'd kind of be too late for that, for you. Alright, so we're gonna head back on the bridge. I know we're freezing, but... And we don't have a... double check. No, we do not. I've got a hunting knife, but that's not gonna get those. Because this will be a little bit of a shortcut if we wanted to cut across. But unfortunately, we don't have a hatchet. And honestly, I think Will could probably get past a couple sticks, but that's a lot of sticks. And we can't really cheese our way past that one as well. Alright, so when back up to the cannery, I think we will go in. I'm gonna do the whole thing because we don't have the code for Upper Bleak Inlet yet, so it's kind of worthless for us to go out there. About halfway through the day. I think we should hit it though. Be worth getting at least a couple things. Hitting that kind of cafeteria where the workers take their break room as well. Running through some of it. And then we'll get out to Forlorn Muskeg. We already hit the cars on the way out here. So we've got a little bit of time to get ready for that cougar, and we will be hunting in this series as well, of course. We're doing a pry bar now on the way back here now. See what we can get. A whole lot of nada. Okay, we did get that trunk. I want to double check. Also wanted to check because, at least on the interloper trading thing, there was a couple recipes, and you probably wanted both, that required batteries. And not a lot of batteries in interloper, I have to say. Because I've done that, tails quite a bit. And there's not a lot of spare batteries. Hopefully maybe they increased that a little bit for interloper, because it's getting 6 batteries. That's going to be a bit of an ask, especially if you're doing some of the replacing the antennas and all that, doing the transmitters.
That'll come in handy.
Oh, hey, that's not terrible compared to what we have right now. I'll take it. It was in a bit of condition. Now let's see what we can do with these timberwolves here. It is too windy to get a fire and scare them off, unfortunately. Alright, and I know they're there, so... Alright, let's just...
I'd drink almost anything about now.
I think the thing might be to do is maybe just make a run for it. Oh, no. As of right now, if we normally, they probably already know we're there. Because I saw them, but now not so much. Oh, I think I think we'll make a run for it. Use it if we need. It's a party, boys! Woo! Run. Oh, man. Oh, also, pancake photo. Yeah, we do have a radio here as well. I don't think he's going to contact us right away. That has had to be during Aurora. Well, I'm getting the hockey sticks. I can't not grab the hockey sticks. Grab a book too. Let's see. Definitely get a teapot. Let's grab some soda as well because I just don't have any. Water at the moment. I haven't stopped for a fire or anything. Ooh, herbal tea as well. Okay. Also been a host of new achievements as well. And I'll put out videos for that because I know there's 25 days in the Langston mine I think we have to stay. And I don't know if I was almost wondering, can I go outside or I have to spend an entire 25 days only there? I think you just have to spend the night, hopefully. Otherwise, I'll be kind of bored in there. But we'll see. Okay, well, I do have to at least warm up. I might actually take a nap. I think it was worth it for the pancake photo alone. Unfortunately, using that flare, that's the only marine flare we had. And let's just run. They might not notice us if I'm quick enough. A broom? I'm just looking. The flare. Energy bar. We're going to hurry. We might not hit everything here, but we're definitely going to be coming back at some point. So I don't think it's entirely necessary. Yeah, this area is not a safe house location. And we're just going to hit this room and we can actually duck out, which might be the better idea. We're going to duck out down, come back around. That way we can avoid them entirely. Yeah, but this is a safe house location as well. Let's clean up the junk. And sometimes the game has I would say, a different definition of... Oh yeah, I forget we're on Stalker, so we find tools. Improvise hatchet. Thank you, I did need that. Someone bring up one of those things. Else if I did want to destroy that, yeah, that's a bit of a shame. That actually is pretty generous. And also, Will, we got to talk about why it only takes you 20 minutes to break that down then. As opposed to like 2 hours. I'm just kind of curious. And I think we need it kind of throws me off a little bit because we have an additional slot there, but let's grab a secondary can. Another can. See what we get here. Now this is not a bad spot. If I'm staying out here at the cannery, this is where I do tend to hang my hat.
This stuff will come in handy.
Alright, another flare as well. Maybe we'll mess with the safe house customization a little bit here. I think I might get some water going first. We might actually spend the night here. I think that would just be probably not a terrible idea. We'll get let's also check. I don't want to use the other firewood. Do I have enough? Oh yeah, we have more than enough. I'm a little over anyway. Is an accelerant? Yeah, it's 80%. Why not? Let's get that. And we will be live streaming on Friday on YouTube and Twitch with a separate run. I don't think I want to do this. I kind of like to keep these, you know, edited, more narrative, not with the live stream chatter and all that. Nice and cozy. Well, we'll be doing a separate run. Checking out all the stuff we've learned. Just get some coal instead, I think. There is a little bit of reclaimed wood. Not as much as I would have thought, though. So they did. I think they did increase the limb spawns, but on Interloper, it's gonna be. I think it'll be worth it, but it'll be a little bit more work. Stalker, you're probably gonna have an easier time, obviously. No, actually, I'll get a big old pot of water. And, well, I don't want to use it all in case we have to start another fire to ward off timber wolves, but... Okay, so let's mess around here a little bit. And not actually... Yeah, some items are kind of wonky sometimes. Like that seems to be... I can't right-click it and drag it around. Like this, obviously I can. Or this. Like I think Will could have probably grabbed this, but no. Move around the pallets though. You could actually lock yourself out of the room if you really wanted to. Let's break that down real quick. Wonder skill-wise as well. I didn't choose fire starter, did we?
Surrounded by snow. Nothing
Let
to
me double
drink.
check. No. Okay. So we do need tinder plugs. And it's also an interesting fact that now it's really easy to get... Sometimes there's items behind other things. It's kind of a lot easier just to move the furniture around. Which, you know, kind of makes sense logically, you know. I'm going to put you... Now, I will say I like the system quite a bit. And in my opinion, this is maybe the best update of the entire thing. And granted, I say that as a caveat because a lot of these had maps. The maps are awesome. I've loved all the maps so far. With the DLC update, but man, it applies for fun wise. This has been a good one. Oh man. All right, let's get hydrated. Kind of spend a nice cozy night here. You can make some really fancy beds as well. I think we're definitely going to go for, let's get into that, the bear hide bed. Now 18 for firewood, on Stalker a little bit easier to get. The hide gut easy. Furniture workbench, I made that and I'll show that off in another video. 10 cedar wood, and you do have to have the woodworking tools. Not that bad, you can make that wherever you want. Because you'll have the woodworking tools on you. So yeah, it's not that bad. Also made a bunch of frame photos as well. That's fun. I guess we'll go out and get the camera, and it could be another possible spawn. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt. As far as I know, that's the only place I found is at the weather station in Thunder Pass. I mean, it is random, probably, so I can't say for sure. But every time I've gone out there a couple times now, it's been out there every time. And that's also, you know, could be random as well. Yeah, let's just get a whole. I can also leave some of this here too. And also, one thing I will say as well, and I'll address that in the kind of the video I'm working on as well. Let's see, where is that at? This rustic storage box is a complete waste of time. It only holds 15 kilograms, which I guess makes sense. There's plenty of things that have 15 kilograms at any place. I will get the trunk though, because I imagine that's at least 30. But 8 cedar firewood for that is just, I don't feel like it's worth it. And will we go for well-fed during this run? Maybe. Let's take a look at our supplies first, before I agree to such craziness. I'll grab you as well. I got about an hour and a half left. How about we should cook up? Yeah, because I do have a little bit. We could get some porridge tonight. Maybe I'll agree to well-fed, but just not right away, I think. We don't have a ton of supplies right now. I mean, we do, but compared to an interloper run, we're quite rich. And we should have, I'll get just enough to get this last thing of porridge done. Or we'll get a couple sticks in. And let's get one more thing of water, I think. I think we're pretty good. And that should be our fire. Very nice. Will's getting a little sleepy. And for hot fixes, other things, other than critical stuff, I don't know if we're going to really get any hot fixes until the new year. In January, because, yeah, this is around the time they go on vacation, so I wouldn't expect, you know, everything to be fixed. Maybe some more critical issues. I've had a couple of things, but all in all, it is still playable. More bugs than you kind of expect out of Long Dark. And also quick note, I really hope somebody comes out with a mod to disable Hinterland's new intro. I don't like the logo. I think the logo is kind of, it's very corporate. It's very kind of soulless. But the ping or whatever that sound is every time it loads up, because I've been getting in and out of a lot of runs, etc. It's super annoying after about 12 hours. Oh. Okay, not entirely tired yet. Let's see what else we can get up to. You know, I'm actually going to have a soda. Because we're going to do a little bit of reading, I think. A little bit of gunsmithing. It's not something I normally get to do. That can be fun. Check our calories as well. 343. So, okay, I could definitely get some more reading in.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Oh, it's good. It's that Timberwolf bug still there. There's nothing like sleeping an entire night and hearing that. Yeah, it's I hate that bug. Don't want to try for the radio though. I think I could get there. At the very least, I'd like to try it. Okay, they finally did. Now we've got to get there. I think it's a fair run. I think I can make it. We can always run into the light, as it were. I don't think we're going to get on day one. I mean, I've spent like many days in front of this radio.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Starting a new run, and it just does not. Yeah, we got to wait for him to call us. And it will not be tonight. But I thought it was worth a try. Okay. So I'm going to grab a couple pillows real quick. Let's get some extra cloth. Oh, alright. I'm going to feed you a little bit. Don't get used to it, Will. Alright? This is for an update. We're probably not going to have a ton of these. This might be the last kind of big one. We'll have to see. I mean, other than you'll get Wintermute episode 5. And they do have a... It wasn't really widely broadcasted news because it was in the Hinterland forums. You had to find the info. They were strangely kind of silent on that update video. But episode... the 100 Challenge Part 3 is coming. But after episode 5. So you might as well forget about it for the moment because that's going to be a while. It's about time, I think. I think it's close enough.
All I can think about is food.
And I'm going to chase it with a little bit of soda. Preserve what water we have. I'm going to be a little less frugal on this run, I think. Just because we're on Stalker, I can afford to do that. And you can sleep about an extra hour as well, which is nice. Yeah, he will contact you, so you kind of just have to wait. I imagine I'd go through a month or two. If you're on an older run, definitely he'll probably contact you. First Aurora chance you get. We have to be on the island for a bit. Okay. Back at 100%, we're not doing too bad. I think we head out today.
I could eat anything.
I think I'm going to try to sneak out on this side. If we don't get spotted, this could be pretty easy in and out. Yeah, it's kind of almost like night and day with the Cougar perk. Well, that could be Cougar video as well. Yeah, so do stay tuned to the channel because we got a lot of stuff. It just takes a little while to break all this down. I think we'll go out here and... Yeah, there's other loot out here, but we're going to come back for that when we go to do the inside of the cannery. You're going to be okay. Ooh.
Oh, that hurts.
Harvest salt. Yes, okay, so there's salt right here.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
So there's more salt. Okay. Well, I'm going to just... We need 8. 8 kilograms. Alright, well, so this is where we're going to get some salt. Let me get a picture of that real quick. Now, I don't know if that's renewable. The trader will have some, though. They're going to have some runs, some errands. And the trader's box is in Coastal Highway. So I really hope you do like Coastal Highway. See if we can get out here this way. I've got some burdock root as well. Yeah, but that's where the trader box is located. Out by Misanthrope Island. So you're going to be running, at the very least, running a lot of stuff there. And also a reminder, even if you load up an old save file, you can turn it on and off. I mean, you can turn it off if you don't want the trader at all. You don't want to have anything to do with it. Yeah, totally can. I think it actually adds to the game, I will add. I think I like it. Just kind of see if I could get across that. Not really viable. We'll hopefully sneak in here, then just get out. Likewise, another windy day, so fire and torches are not really going to work.
Fingers feel numb.
So far, we've been kind of lucky, though. See if I can get over here, then out. Now, Will doesn't really like... Ow. Well, having solid bone structure, for one. And was that a ankle or a wrist? Of course it was an ankle. It's the important stuff. Ankles I'll fix up. If it's his wrist, you know, he'll suck it up.
Up again.
Okay. Let's go and get out of here. So this episode probably be covering us getting out of Bleak Inlet. Well, that's an odd one. I don't think I've ever really scared a timber wolf before. Just without even, you know, like any crafted clothes or anything. It's like, man, you're just freaking me out, bud. Alright. We'll warm up by the trailer over there. Then we'll get out. And I will try to spend a lot of nights by the radio. Just to get him triggered as soon as possible. I do want to grab the camera as well. There's a lot of film too. There's achievement for at least every 10 kinds taking photos of all 3 filters. I think that's about 30 photos in total. Be sure to check out the Long Dark subreddit, and I know a lot of people people come out with spreadsheets of all the spawns and spawn chances, etc. Give them a second; it's going to take them a while as well. But they can break down the actual percentage chance, which is, you know, wild. Also, another question, just going down all these questions I got in the comment section. You can't like craft a fire barrel or anything. And the workbench, I feel it's very balanced, and there's also a lot. I think it's a rather easy choice because there's a lot of. That's kind of rearrange that. That was nice. A lot of crappy workbenches that I never use, so we have to just assemble them to get that vise to make another one. But yeah, that's perfectly fine. There are plenty of workbenches out in the world. I am going to warm up a little bit. Am I going to feed you? You know, I don't mind at the moment. This will kind of keep us light anyway. Because we got a lot to do. Oh. Honestly, I want to get out where the weather's at least okay. I don't want to be stuck in a blizzard. Well, let's pass a little bit more time. I want to be all the way warmed up. Let's get out of here. Never mind. That's why you should never say that out loud. Okay, well. I think honestly we're gonna take it. No, we could read. Yeah, let's read. That's more important. I could heal up that pain, but I don't think that's really a big issue.
I could eat a horse.
Double check our calories first. Oh yeah, we're okay. Yeah, let's get at least some reading done. When hey, my pain is gone. All right, huzzah.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, we're a little over. Not terrible, though. I think the blizzard is still ongoing, though.
I could eat anything right now.
Okay, I don't want to get out of here tonight. Just got another hour. I think I will make the track, even if it's a little bit into the evening, if I can get out of here. So we got a lot to do. So I'm going to try to drop these daily if I can. Just so we can kind of get super fast into a run. Okay, pick you up. Let's see. Still sounds pretty bad out. Well, unfortunately, sometimes, you know, the weather is the weather, though. I'm gonna take another nap. I think I'm gonna feed you. It goes against my prime directive, but we're gonna do it. Also, I like how the salt comes in these nice containers that we'll just carry up and scare around. And I already found one harvest salt location, so that's nice. Is that renewable? No idea, probably not. I think even if you didn't want the trader, probably should. If you want to get at least, because also there's some exclusive stuff. Like I've seen wolfskin pants, cooking recipe, stuff like that. You're not going to be able to get it if you turn it off, so. Yeah, are we still in a blizzard? Because okay, well, I'm going to go anyway, because I do want to get going. There's more of a sense of urgency in the early game. There is a Timberwolf pack out here. Probably with the Cougar perk, we'll be able to avoid that.
I need to find food.
We got a bit more energy now, so that's helpful as well. Overall, though, I am pretty happy with this update, and I think probably the sale is over when this episode comes out. I think the sale on Steam is over. I'd recommend picking up, even at full price, I'd recommend picking up the DLC. I know it has had its fair share of issues and also 2 years. They got a bit of buggery and all that, but I think it's definitely worth that price. I think it was like 40, 50 bucks or something. The argument could be made, but yeah, right now it's like 13 bucks American. That's pretty easy. Ah, shoot. Well, we got a bit of a problem. Quickly. Too windy, never mind. Ah. Aha, suck it. Figure that one out. Aha. We might need a flare. It's too windy apparently right now, so. Keep going. I'm going to try to throw them off. Best I can. It kind of caught me with my pants down. You guys want to play? I'm going to speak into that cave. Ah! Ow. Yeah! Let me get over here. Yeah. Okay. Make it to that cave at least. I think different rules apply in Stalker, I guess. Yeah, they wouldn't. I don't think they would care an interloper.
Can't feel my feet.
Torch real quick. You've got to respect it, guys. You've got to respect it. Respect the process. Then we can at least torch them up and get out of here. They did get a little chunk out of me, but nothing too bad, I think. Let's get a couple of coal. We might be here for a little bit. Is anything in the cave while we're at it? Oh, salt! Okay. The Bleak Inlet definitely got a lot of salts to it.
I can always use more food.
That we can, Will. How you doing on food, by the way? You're doing okay. Otherwise, how are we? Might as well get some more water while we're here, I suppose. I would rather get going, but they actually wandered off, but if I come back out, they'll come back. And the bar going that low for that is kind of silly, isn't it? Let me throw in one more coal. Come on, boys. Oh, that didn't even register. Gotta clunk them on the head. These guys are fearless. Come on, guys. Really? Yeah, it's... No, ow! Alright. Not very nice. Okay. Well, hang out here, get my water done. Then I think we're gonna go. Cave should be off to the right, I believe. To get out of here.
Never been so hungry.
I'm gonna have
in
some.
my life.
There you go, Will. Oh, did they just bugger off? Really? Okay. We lost a little bit, but not terrible. Which obviously not going to last, but... Definitely some interesting behavior. Now, myself personally, I don't care for the Timberwolf mechanic. I thought maybe it could be done a little bit better. But it's alright. I don't mind it. And that was my torch. I think we can get going, though. Definitely hope we don't run across them again. It's a little bit dark. We usually don't travel at night just because, you know, it's easier to do. The videos show off a lot better that way as well, but... sometimes early game you gotta do what you gotta do. It should be on our right coming up at some point. And I'll probably spend the night in that cave. I believe it's to the left of the waterfall. If there's any cattail, I really can't tell at the moment. Yeah, to the left of the waterfall. But definitely if you want salt, I think Bleak Inlet is looking to be like a pretty good spot for it. Now, I think we're going to be able to find a couple bags of it, though, so I'm not going to come out here just yet. But when we do the Bleak Inlet Cannery, we will. Okay. I do have a lantern, but oftentimes I feel like it's a lot harder to actually see with that out. I think the ice should be okay. Yeah, we're okay. It'll be a bad time to fall into the ice. Fortunately, also against the wind at the moment as well.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Should be right up just ahead here. We'll get some reishi mushroom though. And it was also a good thing we didn't grab all the loot because we're going to be out here again at some point. If you do the channel, welcome as well, but I do like to, well, I can keep it fresh. I tend not to hang out too much in one place unless we've got a goal, a challenge in mind or something. Or like sometimes I do that 100 days in one map challenge, etc. I do like to wander. So I will say on the caveat that surviving, probably a better idea not to wander as much. Okay, we're here. And do I have any lantern fuel? I've got a little bit. Let's warm that up. Get that in. Also get this torch harvested as well. Okay, we made it out of here in one piece. Well, mostly one piece. Might have left a little of us behind there. We'll grab some coal as well. I think on this run we're not going to use any cedar wood or firewood or fir firewood. I think we're just going to use that as a kind of for crafting and as currency, as you will, for the trader. Stick, thank you.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You picked up one stick, Will. Come on. Let's get up. There is a bed here, though. I mean, just save a little bit of wear and tear on the bedroll. Yeah, I'm okay with that, I suppose. We should heal up just fine anyway. Oh, and a marine flare. Now I have you.
I could use this.
Ooh, there's a nice looking toque there. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that up, but that's gonna have to be in the daytime. Okay. I think I will probably then holy skit. Well, it's probably not even a very big percentage there. Like a 0.1 degree. I will probably break this down. It is okay. I don't think early game you have to worry about it as much, but I like to keep a spare set of clothes later on, just in case, you know, accidentes happen. Okay, yeah, I think we're pretty good. Let's see what we got for dinner tonight. I might go with energy bar, candy bar combo. Can't go too wrong with that. Those sardines at 32% are, that's going to be a risk. Maybe we have that next. It's always a gamble anyway. Let's get a good night's sleep and we should be all healed up there. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, this kind of concludes our daily dose of TLD, as it were. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to get your notifications on for the playlist. We have a Broken Silence series run for that. And check out all the other long dark content I'm doing with the Broken Silence update. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode.